Hi guys, my name is Salma Noreen and I welcome you all in the Essence Show. And today I'm sitting with another founder, and his business is little different. How different? We will be learning from him. So welcome my guest Deepak.
Thank you, Salma. Thank you for having me.
Deepak, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
It seems like you coming from the office directly.
Yes. So my office is Innovation One nearby.
That's amazing. Okay, if I ask you first question, that for my viewers, who is Deepak?
Deepak is a common man, building uh, great products, but for common man. So we are in a business of legal tech, uh, Blockville, which is a legacy design infrastructure to secure your wealth for your next generation. So that's what we are doing.
That's amazing. So can you just elaborate this term a little bit more for us? Legal tech.
So, traditionally, what we have seen is that people are either on the legal side or on the tech side. But there is a gap in between that we are trying to fix with our product, where the people who are on the legal side, they also understand tech, and those who are on the tech understand the legal. So the bridge between the legal and tech is what Blockwell is.
That's amazing. So how you founded the Blockwell? How you plan to move to from job like 9 to 5 to your own thing? How was your overall founder journey? Yes, please.
Sure. So I started my journey way back 15 years now with Tata Steel in a small city called Jamshedpur. It's a 100-year-old city. First steel plant was, yeah, it's in India. It's the first steel plant of India, and and the whole city revolves around Tata Steel. And the name of the city, Jamshedpur, comes from the founder, Jamshedji Tata. So I had the privilege to be working with such a uh, old uh, uh, company, and that's where, I mean, my roots belongs there, my corporate roots. And then working there, I went to Accelerate, did my MBA there, and then I joined Accenture Consulting in the blockchain space in their innovation hub. And I was implementing enterprise grade blockchain solutions for big companies such as Petronas and in Malaysia, Australian stock exchange in Australia. So that's where, I mean, how blockchain works for the real use cases came in. And then I moved completely into supply chain after that.
So the previous history is which year?
In 2017 and 18. So from there, I mean, I always knew that what are the real use cases, not the meme coin ones. So implementing it for the use cases which are beneficial for the people. That's what I was trying to do. And once I went to my hometown, and I'm the youngest one of the four childs, and uh, I got to know there that there is an inheritance dispute that is going on in my family, and that too 50 years old inheritance dispute, three generations fighting each other. I mean, I was shocked. I was simply shocked because I left my home when I was like 15, 16 years, right? And after that, I never knew what was happening in the family. So I got to know about it. And when I came back, I met with my co founder, who happens to be my brother in law as well. And he's a lawyer, he's a corporate lawyer. And I was discussing with him that, I mean, why these things happen, right? I mean, are there no instruments in law, I mean, which deals with these things? And surprisingly, he told me that you are not alone. There are 1.5 million cases, almost like 35% of all the civil cases in India are related to inheritance disputes. And I was boggled with that. I mean, and then he told me his own story that he's a lawyer, his wife is a lawyer, and there is an inheritance dispute going on in his family as well because his grandfather didn't write a will. My grandfather didn't write a will, but at least they did an agreement kind of thing, a family agreement, right? And but it was never registered, and that's where the dispute started. So we thought that okay, this is a problem, a big problem. How do we solve it? So we thought most of the disputes are because no one wants. I mean, the credibility of the paper, the registered paper. I mean, it's disputed most of the time, and that's where I thought, okay, I think I have seen this earlier in my innovation hub days. We can fix this. So that's where the word block will. That means your will on the blockchain.
That's amazing story. So, because this show is more about founders' journey and founders' struggles, okay? So I want to ask one question, which you can answer. Like I hope that as now you are founder, but previously you were employee as well. So if I ask you question that okay, job or business?
I would say being a founder has its own joy. You get to do things much more than what you were doing in a job, because in job you are constrained uh, with your responsibilities, right? Over here you can experiment a lot, and it's a fun ride. But yeah, you have to work more than what you have to do in a 9 to 5.
Yeah, in 9 to 5, you were actually getting paid every month, even you work or not. But now you have to pay to people. So my next question is about the team because in job maybe people are leading you or they are just guiding you. So you, okay, you need to follow the path this that way. Or even you have team. It's okay, you fail. It's not your loss. But when you become a founder and you hire people, then finding good people or the people who aligned with your energy. So how was your this journey?
So my co-founder, he happens to be a lawyer, and for a legal tech platform, I needed one because I didn't had that domain knowledge. So again, fortunate to found Ishan. He's my co-founder, and my third co-founder, he Ajay Kumar Rastogi. He's an ex-IFS advisor to the government of India, 40 years of experience into administration. So I mean, amazing person, a thought leader. So, uh, yeah, I mean, from the core team perspective, I'm really really fortunate and
You're
blessed.
blessed.
And then coming to the team, right? I had my entire team recruited through Reddit. To be frank, I I posted my idea on the Reddit, and I got like 50 responses, and and people connected with it all of a sudden, that yes, this is a problem that needs to be solved. And yeah, I interviewed like 15 of them, and that's where I got my CTO Anish, my head of product Bhavya, and my chief of operation Kumar Dipanshu. And uh, and through referral then, uh, I got my head of security, Mr. Ritu. All of them fantastic people. I mean, they have built products from scratch, and yes, now we are building Blockwell.
Amazing. So, guys, don't stay on LinkedIn and Indeed. You should check the Reddit as well. Look, the founders like him are checking the Reddit to hire people. And yeah, Reddit is a good platform, but little boring. Um,
But you get truth over there. I mean, there are not fake people posting fake things.
That's true. That's true. So, how your business is going in Dubai, like how you plan to move here, because as you mentioned, I think your all team is from India, even you are from India. So you all are Indian, and you're not having more people like other nationalities in your team, maybe for now, not for now, maybe in future you will have. So what was the main reason to come to Dubai instead of India?
So this is the question that is asked most to me and my team, that why we chose Dubai. Um, so Dubai is a place of opportunities. Uh, the product that we are building for protecting the legacies of the people of Dubai and the greater GCC area, they understand what legacy means, and we found the perfect ecosystem in DIFC, where we can have our company incorporated and built for the world. Earlier, all the fintech startups used to be built in America, but now that's not the case. Dubai is building for the world, and this is the perfect place to be and the perfect time as well.
Yeah, that's amazing. So now my question is related to marketing. Starting a business is easy. Okay, designing your own logo or getting designed by some designer is also easy. Setting up your website is easy part. The hard part starts when you need clients.
you
So how you get clients?
so distribution is the toughest part of any business, and how we started, we we designed our website really well. I mean, that was the gateway to our product, uh, and we made sure that whoever lands on our website at least join our wait list, so that we can give them back when we are ready. So with that idea, we started the waitlist campaign on our website, and we got almost 400 plus waitlist clients before we did any of our product launch.
That's amazing. So how you got people in the wait list?
So mostly through common groups, the WhatsApp groups that we had of friends and family and colleges, we posted there. Word of mouth as well. And we posted on Reddit, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is one of the platform where you, yes, 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 definitely. I mean, we get a lot of clients through LinkedIn.
That's amazing. So, Deepak, is there anything you want to share to the new founders? Because I hope you will believe with me that there are many people who just think that okay, business is like cool thing, so they start the business. Or there are the people who just lost the job and they have nothing to do, so they start the business. But such businesses die within 6 months, mostly 6 to 8 months. Like they couldn't they can't survive or they can't do had anything like it happens, yeah, or maximum in 2 years, like maximum 2 years. So how was your journey, like how you survived or how you just keep doing it, what kept you motivated about your business, and how long it took for you to find your first client?
Hmm. So to be a founder, it's rewarding, but it's not rewarding instantly. It it is a patience game, and you have to be patient with whatever you are doing. You can't change your strategy like every week. You have to give it time. We also gave time to our business. We started last January. We did all the research, built the product, went to the market, validated our product. So almost 1.5 years we were we were just building and trying to find the product market fit. And then we got our first client. So it was, Years, yes. You have to be patient. You have to be patient.
So, how you managed? You have families and you have.
So my wife, she is my pillar, and she is the one who's helping the family. She's the, I would say, bread earner of the family right now. Uh, but it my decision was not in a haste. I was working in corporate for 15 years. I planned things out. They did not jump into it because I was. I mean, I think it's a cool idea. No, it was planned. In fact, my co-founder joined me later when we had our first client.
That's amazing. So, you focus on building relationships more than selling it. So, it takes like 3 to 6 months for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. You have to start with relationship. If you directly sell, no one will buy it. So, because see, selling is all about trusting someone, right? We have seen like startups vanishing into thin air overnight. So, how will someone trust? So, that trust has to come from building a relationship. They know who Deepak Saini is. They know that Deepak Saini is not someone who has built this in 6 months. He has 15 years of experience behind it, right? So when they talk to me, I talk to them, and they they understand the hard work that has gone into it. Uh, that's where the relationship and the trust comes into play.
Yeah, building trust and credibility is not easy thing. You need to spend years and years. So that's important because people never buy or people never go after the logos nowadays. They go after your face as a founder. Deepak, I'm enjoying a lot this episode. And guys, you know what? We take breaks and we talk more. And I always feel this honor that I sit with the founders, I learn from them directly by like before our podcast, then during our podcast, and after our podcast. So I feel so lucky. So as we were talking off record, so Deepak, I want to know more about your pricing strategy because this is something we want to charge more, but people say that it's so expensive. How to tell them that no, it's not expensive. This is like you need it, and this is just bare minimum. Like how to create that perceived value in their mind because they can taste your stuff only when they will invest money. Yeah. So how you manage that part?
Absolutely. Pricing is something that no one can teach you. I mean, it's the market that will teach you what will be the pricing for your product. So, although the the products which are there out in the market, you see that some are very cheap, and but they are not providing the value which you are providing, and then there are products which are extremely extremely expensive, and you don't want to be into that category where people can't afford. So we tried with the different pricing bands.
Especially in your business because it's service based, so some cases can be more complicated, some can be like less complicated, so you need to decide that way. Yeah, that okay, we can charge more or less. Also, as you are targeting different regions, so every region has the different yeah.
Yeah, you are right. I mean, we have to be conscious that different regions have different capacity to pay. So the pricing which is there in GCC might not work in India, might not work in Singapore. And recently, we have partnered with one lawyer in Switzerland as well. So the pricing there will be according to the pay parity there.
Yeah, but there is something I believe that other founders will believe me or they will agree with me on this thing that sometimes it happens that we charge some very low price just to acquire a client, but then you can't bear your costs. And that client it's not profit, it's actually loss on you. And also somehow you build your reputation as cheap service provider. So next time when you want to raise your price, nobody wants to buy from you.
Same thing happens with discounts. I mean, I hate discounts. This was the first lesson that I learned uh, being a founder, that never offer discounts on your services. Otherwise, you will never be able to go back to that price again. People will always think that you will be on discount at some day, and and then only they will buy your service.
Yeah. So how's your because you don't have fixed prices for every client. So I can believe, or I can like guess that maybe you are facing more times with the negotiation stages with your clients. So how you negotiate and how you convince them on the price you want?
So yes, negotiation is the part of selling. You have to negotiate a lot, and depends upon how the negotiator on the other side as well. So what we generally do is we tweak based on how much uh, sales the other person will give us. So depending upon so it all boils down to revenue. I mean, if they can increase my revenue, I can negotiate a bit on the pricing with them, so that overall my revenue is up.
Ah, okay. And how you for example, I'm not sure that exactly what is your bracket is expensive or is normal or very low. It's I'm not sure, but usually how you create that perceived value in your prospect client, target client, uh, that this service is worth this much and they are paying low, so they should not make like too much drama.
Yes. So I'll give you an example that what is the exact problem we are solving for lawyers. If a lawyer in today's world, they need to make a will for a client. For example, you go to a lawyer that you need to make your will. First, they will ask you, what are your assets? And you will be like, I don't know. Then they will give you an Excel sheet. Okay, fill all your assets in this Excel sheet. And you know how much time it takes in this entire process? Almost 3 weeks. Because people don't know, people don't have an inventory of all their assets. And then final week, when they have come back with all their assets, then they ask, okay, now how you want to assign these assets to your beneficiaries? Then they will say, okay, let me first figure out who are my beneficiaries. 1 week more gone. And then finally, when they have assigned all their assets to their beneficiaries, then they will again make changes based on how much percentage will go to whom. They will make n number of changes, and the lawyers get frustrated. I mean, this is the frustration of the lawyers as of now, that the time the client walks into their office to the time a will is registered with the courts, I mean, it's almost 4 to 6 weeks. So, what Blockville has done, we already have a secure vault where all the assets are there in one place. The inventory is already there. The beneficiaries, the stakeholders, be it your beneficiaries, guardians, executors, are already there. The DigiWish template, where they have assigned these stakeholders to the assets in what percentages, is already there. So we have shortened that time from 4 to 6 weeks to 1 week. So now, when they were serving like maybe like 30 clients in a month with their team of 10, now they can 3x this amount, right? So it's a very good value proposition for the lawyers.
You got this idea because you found a problem in your family, and then you discussed that with someone, and they were facing the same problem in their family, and somehow you got idea, why not to fix it, both of you. You thought that why not to fix it and help others. So would you love to share with your my viewers that usually how they can get idea to fix problems? Like in your case, you found this way, but how the other ways can be that people can find the idea to fix or solve the issues in the society, and they can actually start generating money from that idea. Yes, please.
Sure. So, the best idea is where you are facing the problem. Because if you are not facing the problem and you are not willing to pay for it, no one else will be pay for it. So, willingness to pay for any idea is the first thing that I look for. And right now, Reddit, X, I mean, you can find out what people are ranting about. And you can see that it's a problem where people will say, take my money and solve it. So these are the genuine places where you can find the real pain and solve for it. And at the end, I mean, it's a business, so you have to get money, and people will be willing to pay to solve those problems.
So yeah, guys, I think you can go to Reddit and X or just join some nice communities, see what people are facing as a problem, and then see that if you feel pain, then you can fix it. Find out that how you can fix it, and you can help them. And maybe that will be the best idea for you to start business instead of just starting like else is doing. You don't know their reason, and if you start, that will be more chances that you will fail. So Deepak, is there any last advice you want to give to the founders, especially the new founders who are impatient? They want money immediately. They want money in the first month. They want to have the clients immediately, and they want their clients to pay like good amount. If the client is not agreeing on the good amount, or they are not closing any client at all somehow, due to any reason, or due to negotiation stuff, etc., so they just give up that maybe our product has problem. How to be like strong to face the rejections? So what are your advices for the new founders?
So in today's world where AI can build anything, right? Uh, it's it's so easy to start with an idea and build, but once you have built your product, you will realize that no one is buying it, right? It's so difficult to find the clients. So what I would say, if you are building for a B2C category, then first find the clients who are ready to pay, right? Maybe just create a website and find out that how many waitlist clients are coming to your website, right? So that you can validate, okay, people are ready to pay for your product, and then build the product for it. It's different for the B2B category, but yeah, if it's a B2C category, then first find clients and then build the product.
Ah, that's good idea. So thank you so much, Deepak. It was like lovely podcast with you. I learned a lot from you, and thank you for sharing your knowledge.
Thank you, Salma. Thank you for having me, and it was pleasure talking to you.
Thank you guys for watching us. Keep supporting us. Stay blessed. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. So how this cycle looks like for you from your lens? That okay? What are the steps involved in cycle?
Sure. So first thing is you need to have your MVP ready, right? I mean, if you just go with a presentation, no one will listen to you. So you have to show them, yes, you have a product ready. Then you need to have your connects, because getting to the decision maker, it's the most difficult part. I mean, you need to find warm intros, you need to connect with people who can connect to your ICP. So that's very, very important. Third is your certifications. I mean, all the B2B clients, they ask for especially in case of tech, they ask for certification because that gives you credibility. And then finally is the pilots. So you need to do a pilot with your ICPs, understand their point of view, that what problem uh, your product is solving for them, what are the improvements that can be done. And once that case study is built, then you can go out and reach to other in your ICP.